Hi, my name is Gus Hunninghake, and I'm applying for the Fox internship program over the summer. I'm currently a freshman at the University of Kansas. I'm majoring in journalism as well as minoring in film studies and American history. Now, I feel like those minors really help boost my major because my strengths are politics, current events, and film criticism. I write film reviews for my blog. But, anyways, I feel like having those minors really show what my emphasis is with journalism and what I want to do in the future. So that's kind of why I chose that path for those minors. As far as biographical info goes, I was born and raised in Colorado. I graduated high school there, and now I'm here at the University of Kansas. I came here because I felt like, well, one, I heard the journalism program was excellent, and I feel like it's a good place for me to grow and kind of make my own way as a person. So yeah. Um, as far as experience goes, for 3 years in high school, specifically sophomore to senior year, I wrote for the high school newspaper. It was a monthly publication. I wrote things ranging from film reviews to articles about the bank scandals in Europe. I wrote about the new pope. I wrote some political pieces about Marco Rubio's immigration policy that he came up with 3 years ago. So really, it was a very varied. I have a very varied portfolio of writing from those years. Also, in those 2 years, I served as the co-executive editor, which basically, in layman's terms, I kind of ran the show for the most part. Content editing, copy editing, layout editing. I kind of supervised all of it as we moved from step to step throughout the month. Then at the end of each month, I would come in at the very end, make last minute touch ups on layout or heavy articles with a lot of grammar mistakes. I would check over those to make sure things had been fixed. I would make sure the paper just as a whole looked professional and well written and organized. And I did all this kind of at the very end, right before we went to print. And so this was my job for 2 years, 2 solid years. I helped print 14 different monthly publications. So that was a really big task, but I feel like it'll really help me here in the future. In terms of skills, I feel like I'm a very good people person. I feel like I'm really good at working with people and conversing with them. I mean, that was really my job, was being able to converse with people about what they wanted to write and be able to have a debate or an adult conversation about something without pointing fingers or having a shouting match. I feel like as time went on, those 2 years as the co-executive editor of this newspaper, I really grew into being able to have those adult conversations and being able to talk with people and hear their opinions before ever making a decision or coming to a decision on an issue. I feel like in those 2 years, I really, really got down how to be able to work with people from all walks of life. I believe that's a very important skill for the writing field, and I believe that's a very important skill for this internship program as well, working with Fox. I mean, you guys are one of the biggest media companies in the world right now, so I feel like being able to work with people in that way is a really good skill to have for this internship. Also, I believe I'm a very hard worker. I feel like my GPA through my high school and now my college career has shown that. I had a 3.9 unweighted in high school, and I'm about to have a 3.6 at the end of this year, my freshman year at KU. And I feel like that's a very good indicator that I not only do hard work, I also do good work when it comes to writing or really anything. And I believe being able to do good work and hard work in things that you're not always as good at. With me, my I feel like my strengths are definitely writing, but being able to do those things, other things, as good as you can with as much effort as you can, I believe that's very important for any professional field, and I feel like I am very good at doing that. So yeah, I really hope with this internship to be able to get a better grasp of what the professional world looks like. Most of my work has been done either on my own or on a very much a much, much smaller scale. So I feel like being able to work for you guys over the summer in this internship is something that would help me as I move towards graduation and finding a job. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to this. I am so very grateful. No matter what happens, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you soon. So yeah, have a good day.